EV? Introduction to EV? Can be read, EVE, or E version 3, or 3 exponent 3, or 3 cubed, or E cubed, or elementary charge cubed, or 2,718,281,828 exponent 3, or Neper number, irrational and transcendental, cubed. EV is a participative device focusing on a complex proposal. In other words, it is establishing the fiction of a new fundamental paradigm, and its consequences on various fields of human thoughts, so as biology, logic, letters, visual arts, topology, linguistic. These are interacting factors proposing a variation on our Judeo-Christian acception of the world. EV is an adaptive device, reacting on the place of exhibition, the condition in which the audience accesses to the proposal, the time it can accord to the proposal considering the rest of the exhibition, the computing power, the equipment and materials available. Involving less or more space and/or sub-proposals. EV is constituted of a spatial occupation device made of adaptable epoxy shelves. These manufactured shelves are purchasable in most of the countries of the world and can be put together to form the meccano. A member of the audience can be self-designated to participate on the proposal. A pad will allow him to choose between 9 proposals, 19,683 frames long, or about 13 minutes each. These proposals are broadcasted on 3 sources, 3 proposals on each one, or 3 exponent 3 equal 27 possibilities of dialogues. The first source is leading the sounds proposals involving a video projection in order to incarnate the 3 speeches, and to propose subtitled version of it. All voices are computer-generated. Speech number 1, the Book of Revelations. The fundamental paradigm building a Renaissance-like variation based on the Old Testament and redefining the aim of evolution. Speech number 2, creationist speciation. A biologist researcher devoted to the Book of Revelation is explaining his peculiar way of using science. Speech number 3, exegesis number 2. A scholar analyses origins, meanings and lacunas of the Revelations. The second source is the left visual proposal, focusing on generated virtual images as conceptual formulations. Visual number 1, vertices over division. A cycle simplifying 3D structures as attempts for a mimesis of the animal kingdom. Visual number 2, lexigram induction. Creating an iconographic language for hominido, great apes, including complex ontological concepts. Visual number 3, Harris matrix. Tautological proposal. Space and time topology limited by human thought's abilities and based on citations referring to other elements belonging to EV. The third source is the right visual proposal, focusing on captured images, involving sound. Visual number 4, Mass codecs. Assemblies of drawings published on the Internet to form the illustrations of the fable told in the first sound proposal. Visual number 5, First Step Apprentice. A 360 rotation through a collection of filmed first steps from hundreds of human babies. Visual number 6, Great Reader. Tautological proposal. The individual acting on the pad is filmed in real time and incorporated into a 3D structure reproducing EV's shape. To what extent religious doxes have influence over scientific conclusions? More than a determined causality, isn't it an interdependence? A differentiation involved by a modulation in the way it is denominated? What raises the superiority of a paradigm on another? Where does stop the self-sufficiency of a consensus?